I got it.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. It's the heart.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, this is so cute.
Yeah.
This is amazing, Toby.
And they are, You're Coming to America. Moment. I mean, I couldn't get you rose bearers, but what do you think so far?
I love it. This is amazing. I was never done anything like this before.
This is a motel, Brendan. I was like telling.
She told me we're going to a motel. I'm like.
I said, keep your watch on you.
I know. I was like, I was really nervous. I was really nervous.
The Uber driver was in on it, y'all. He was like talking to Brandon the whole time to distract him. But let me give you guys a tour. Okay, so we have this. I look rough, pardon me. That's just coffee. And we have a little birthday treat for Brandon, strawberries. And yeah, so we have the bedroom. I guess I'll show that first. Just a little study table, TV. And then here we have, Brandon, come see the bathroom.
Oh wow. This is nice.
Because I figured we'd take a bath or something. You can drop your suit. Anyway, and this, guys, this is the best part. I said I wanted to have breakfast on a balcony. In the living room, you have kind of a sitting area, big old TV again, and here we have this fantastic view.
Oh wow.
This is the money shot, Brandon.
This is beautiful.
Money shot, y'all. I love this view. I wanted to have breakfast on a balcony with amazing views, and that's what we got. I'm so excited. So I would love to stay and tell you guys more about how I pulled this off, but guess what? We have another surprise for Brandon in 5 minutes. The car is gonna be arriving, so I have to just yank on a dress. So we have 5 minutes to change. So let's go do that. We made it.
Are you down here on a little holiday, or you have a
Birthday.
Oh, is this today?
It's
Sunday, but it's the birthday trip. And you guys had no openings on Sunday, so it's fine. I was just happy to get this one.
I have this every birthday, you know, the weekend, the holiday weekend,
Everything shuts down. His birthday is the most expensive thing ever. It's like Labor Day.
I always get a holiday. I always get a day off from work.
That's good. If you work, you get paid double time, right?
Yeah.
Is it okay if I go over your dinner plans for the evening?
Yes.
And I'll explain how everything will work.
Okay.
Tobi?
It's easier to say.
Okay. Did I pronounce it correctly?
Yes, you did. Thank you. I love it.
Now, your names are on the bottom left of these menus. So just make sure
love
to spell
it.
them correctly. Yeah, so at the end of the night, we'll have these folded up for you, so you can always reference back.
Wedding song you like?
Did they know it, or did it just happen?
It's, you know, fate. God just let it happen.
Really? Okay.
I didn't request this. Kismet.
So to start your dinner off, we're going to be featuring what we call Chateau de Bologna, coming all the way from Italy and Champagne in France. It is a Blanc de Blanc, meaning it's 100% Chardonnay grapes, but the flavor here is so vibrant.
So he was waiting to pick up the plate.
Thank you.
The other person was picking it.
Use bouche.
Oh, perfect.
To please the mouth in French. Nice bite-sized hors d'oeuvre the chef is starting you off with. And what we have here tonight is going to be the Delta Farm asparagus. These beautifully flavored asparagus hail from California.
That was so good. You like it?
Passion of bread service. So that means you both get to enjoy multiple types of breads, and they all are paired with brown butter. Okay, so this first bread here is a hand-rolled French baguette, paired with an unsalted butter. The butter is based out of Vermont creamery, and since there's no salt in the butter, in that Himalayan sea salt, Maldon sea salt. Maldon comes from the southeast coast of England. Going for your next wine, which is the Healer, Wunderbettler, coming from Kamptal in Austria. Okay. Typically a Swedish style of wine. This is very dry. Unique though because when you think of wine, you think of citrus notes. This
This is probably the best shit I've ever had.
Well, it will be on your list too, so you can always take it to a wine shop and tell them what you want.
Thank you.
King crab and melon salad. So in the middle we have an Alaskan king crab leg.
Oh no, you're fine.
Gorge.
And then the two melons we're featuring are sun-kissed and sugar-kissed melons. They look like cantaloupe.
So now the plates will be on the warm side, as you are now enjoying the Virginia Black Bass.
Alright, so now our final wine here is what we call the Montagne. First Grand Cru coming from Burgundy in France. Same grape as the Chardonnay grape, a little bit more crisp in style. So you get a little of that malolactic fermentation, just not as much as you typically.
Okay, so you can request a song, and instead of Brandon to request Ed Sheeran like somebody requested, what song is this?
Wait, I'm not even sure what it's called, but it's a good Sharon song. I do know that.
It's the one with Beyonce, right?
Yeah, I can't think of it.
Perfect.
Perfect, yeah.
Okay, so somebody requested perfect. Brandon wanted a request. Tell them, Brandon. He wanted, I like it like that. Can you imagine? It's so good. Can't take him nowhere. Are you gonna ask? I dare you.
That was like this.
I dare you. Come on.
I don't know.
What we have to begin with on the very top is going to be what is the langoustine. So langoustines are relative to the lobster family, but they have now broken tomato water is the reason why we say broken is because you'll see the tomato broth that is clarified into a consommé form, but you'll see the basil oil in there as well. And you'll have those two beautiful contrasts of colors. So we didn't want to emulsify these things together, because when you do so, what you end up doing is taking those two colors and combining. Judge the dish by the way it tastes, not by the way it looks. So what we have here tonight is a black olive veil that will be masking everything. Give a nice masking effect so you really can't see what you're enjoying. But underneath that, a solid lamb is going to be roasted. The flavors of the spices being paired up with the coconut curry. You also have the lamb reduction, the right-hand side. Sweetie peppers, something that you can see coming from Peru. The name comes for its obvious reasons, because it is sweet flavors. And then you also have the piece at the very top part of the plate, which is a chickpea flour cake as well too. The piperon will be served underneath, which is almost like a tomato ragu that's folded into the shoulder. And finally, there's going to be the tempura squiggles on top. So they take the tempura batter that they put into a squeeze bottle, and inside of that is filled with the Easter balsamic as well as the olives, and then they'll kind of squiggle it into a deep fryer, and this is the end result. So it gives a nice aesthetic and also gives it a nice crunch.
So we requested Beauty and the Beast, and our waiter didn't even have time to ask her because someone else had already requested it too. So we thought that
was,
wow, like she played it
and we were
quickly.
like, oh, for us.
No, like,
Somebody else requested it.
it's we're on the same wavelength.
Yeah. So, funny story. When we did the tour of the grand over for the wedding, they had mirrors just like this for the door and curtains just like this. And we were like, our theme is Beauty and the Beast just from walking into the room. And that's how we picked the theme for the wedding. It was based on the room. So we get here and they played our wedding song, the song I walked down the aisle to. And they've now played Beauty and the Beast. How cool. And they also have roses just chilling on here.
So for our first cheese.
Yes.
So, right,
Here, that's and then everywhere else.
It's good. It's good as a chip. This is dehydrated potato, right?
was it successful for you?
It is. And a lot of times we get in the Alexander Valley in California.
Oh.
Nice little amount of smokiness to this, dark fruits. Blackberry is nice, but still a little spicy, but really nice.
Lemony? Herbie?
Never had a bread like that. It's good.
They'll braise it, they'll chill it, and then they grab it, roll it into a ball, and then wrap it with Swiss chard to make it look fresh. Please enjoy.
Thank you.
What's the ball thing?
Spinach.
So wait, this is spinach?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
90% of this is Syrah with a nice softened grape beignet. They do 10% beignet just to take away and balance out that bite. Nice minerality they have in this.
I like this cup.
And so the cup was actually created for sommeliers through blind tastings.
Oh,
When you
smart.
when you do, it just takes away the sight of the test. But we actually got it to match the next course.
Ah.
This is a very interesting
You look like you're about to go meet King Joffrey on Game of Thrones.
I know.
And he's like, pour my wine.
I can't believe the tea. The tea is called like. Did you see it when I showed it to you?
Joffrey something. Is it making you miss your hedgehog?
A little bit.
Or are you thinking more Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones. Really. It makes me miss.
Brandon, pour my wine. Pour my
Especially to go to the wine glass as well.
Oh yeah.
Not just the dish, but the dish, but the actual food.
Oh yeah.
What's covering it is actually a black olive oil. They add a little squidding to get it a little darker, and it's mixing with some gelatin.
Oh, I see color.
Oops.
He said it was messy.
He was right. Oh man, I scanned that. That's good.
Can't take Brandon nowhere.
No, you can't.
He got squid ink all over the table. I'm messing with you. It's squid. Yeah, squid ink. That's how the color. Then they mix it with gelatin.
Oh.
Bright red fruits, this, blackberries, crunch, cherries. There you go.
Thank you.
The evening.
All right.
A nice multi-grain that's compilated with 9 different grains and seeds. All of these grains and seeds are processed and milled in our pastry chef's hometown, which is known as Falkenstein.
Oh, where is he?
In Austria.
Okay.
So,
That's
keep
nice.
his recipe traditional or true to its roots. He continues to go back to his hometown every. I'd like to present the entree course of the evening at this time.
Ooh. Thank you.
As now both of you will be enjoying the Australian Kobe style beef tenderloin. It's a nice classic sauce of South America. It's almost like their ketchup, and they dip everything into it, which is a medley of soft herbs, mostly parsley, and we emulsify this into olive oil as well as raw garlic.
Thank
Now the
you.
coffee here is what we call a reverse vacuum pop percolator. Now Danny lit the bottom because this takes a little bit of time. We bring it around here so by the time your dessert's ready, it should be ready. But the science behind it is when heat heats up air, what air does when it gets hot is it expands. So as it expands, all the water gets forced up this little cylinder here. Now that glass rod that you see in the middle, that is the filter. It's pretty much just glass on glass. It has almost like a sandpaper texture to it. It's thin enough for water to go through, but it keeps the coarse grinds up top. Now these coarse grinds which are bigger. But you'll see all the water transfer to the top, and when it's ready, me or Daniel will come by and remove the heat. And with no more pressure being created, it's going to cool off and just like suck the coffee down, at the same time releasing all the air. It's a nice show. So.
Okay. Thank you. Very scientific. That's a lot of cheese. They brought the cheese and they left for a second, and Brandon looks at me and goes, "So do we just get it?"
I just appear to be great. I'm really ratchet at heart.
So you were just gonna reach in there with your dirty hands and just be like, cheese for me?
Hey.
Yeah, nasty.
He's like, I'm gonna grab They're the last Randy cherries.
And like the thing, like that's just does that to me. But for ladies who well, so does everything. Oh no, oh these cherries so cute. And all of a sudden she's like, I got you there. She's going like a bunch of crap. It's you. Moses. The other thing with her
Box up everything for you. Would you like to do the cherry now? That's the one I can't box.
This looks exciting. Nice. So they sort of go with where he put them. Guineas again. Okay, go for it.
So you don't really want to bite into that. So what you want to do is cherry.
So, yeah, you like it? I was gonna warn you to take smaller bites in case you don't, then you don't have a mouthful of.
I'm pretty big. Just like a shit.
All right. I just think it's cool that it's actually boiling physically.
So you always see the boiling on the bottom first. We just want to wait till there's a little bit of boiling.
Oh, easy peasy. You just put a lid on it? Oh.
Every delivery man is drinking
Oh. What's my song? Should I sing along?
Which is a triple cream cheese mascarpone wrapped around a macadamia nut cylinder. There's caramelized bananas on top, and macadamia nuts, and caramel sauce throughout this whole dish.
Thank you.
Just let me know when.
Oh, you pick.
How many tip the raws? Do you like just one or two?
2, 3. I'm just getting 2.
I'll do 2. I'll do 1 on the side.
I love you. Thank
now,
you.
It's pretty full right
It's
now,
great.
so once you sip it down, I'll add more.
Okay, thank you. Raw. Enjoy it. It's for somebody else? Oh.
It's for me.
Yay!
Thank you.
I meant to tell you before I started, but I was talking.
Thank you.
How was a little bit about
Oh, so good. So good. I just cleared out my plate.
Chocolate that comes from Peru. This is actually our pastry chef's favorite chocolate. So what he did was he creates it in his little spin of the German chocolate. So dark chocolate mousse is on the top. In the center will be coconut flakes. Underneath that, a ganache prepared with Kahlua, and as well as the candied pecans with puffed. You also have what is the salted caramel sauce, and within that will be more of that gold, but in its glitter form. You also have the dark chocolate sauce, and also what looks like little Hershey Kisses are the mocha meringues. So when I had the opportunity to enjoy this, I found that it's best as you start on the top of that dome and you work your way downwards, just go all the way down to the crust.
So start at the top, he said. Ooh.
But there is that comfort of like, yeah, no, but that's the thing. Like, when I'm hitting a point of like, holy shit, I can
Wow. Oh.
So, our pastry chef is also a master chocolatier, so he wanted to showcase his talents and enjoy as many as you wish. So starting on the left-hand side is the almond flour marzipan prepared with Grand Marnier.
He was so sweet. I said I like these, so he brought me a whole bunch more. And Brandon's trying a ginormous cherry thing, which might explode all over me when he takes a bite.
I'll make sure it does.
The almond whatever? What did you just try?
I'm not sure what that was. It's good, whatever it is, though.
What is that one? No idea.
No idea. I'm just
I think that's the one with the salt on top. Good? You don't even like chocolate.
No.
Okay. I shall try the mimosa. I'm very scared.
It's gonna be much more mild tomorrow.
I'm scared. I'm gonna do, I don't know. I don't know. I can't decide. Let me see it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Eat it whole and close your mouth when you pull out the thing. And there's a pit in the middle. You got the pit?
That's all alcohol.
He said that. You wanted a big thing of alcohol. How was the pit? It's huge?
Yeah.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
How was it?
All alcohol.
That's hot. Don't bring me into your
It's good?
I'm going to take a bite out of the middle. Quarter to midnight. We've been up since I don't know when. We've been traveling since maybe noon.
Yeah.
Because we left the house about noon something. We're pooped. We're tired. Towards the last 2 courses, Brandon sort of gave up.
I ate all my food though, unlike Tobi.
He ate it, but he was like,
it's really the wine. It was a lot of wine.
I told you it was a lot of wine.
But no, I'm not like drunk or anything. I'm just like, it just made me
Really tired, yeah. So that's why they give you coffee at the end to kind of snap you out of it. And they stopped giving you the wine maybe before dessert.
Yeah.
So that you can kind of start to ease out of it. He said altogether it comes to maybe 3 glasses of wine spread out over 3 hours, 4 hours, right? Look at him, he's so tired. Because the sizes are so little, like it's the equivalent of 3 glasses of wine.
Yeah. Spread
out over 3 hours, so it's fine. Anyway.
It was more than 3 glasses of wine, it felt like.
Yeah, and I took a sip of the champagne. I tried one more after that, one of the white wines. And I was like, nope, not for me, keep it. And so Brandon, yeah, got to really get a glass of wine with every meal. With every course, I should say.
Yeah.
There were 3 bread courses. Let's not. The point is, you saw everything. It was a lot of food.
Yeah.
Tell them how it ended.
Oh, with our driver?
Oh, you want to talk about the driver?
Yeah.
I don't want people to think I'm always here doing negative stuff. Positive note first. They gave all the ladies this, which is a really sweet touch. It comes with a little vial of water to keep the rose going. I'm dressed under this. I'm wearing pajamas, so don't think I'm not showing anything. Anyway, so it's a little live rose. I think that's a sweet touch.
Not sure.
Like their boss came over and said happy birthday to Brandon. Everybody did. When we got there at check-in, they said happy birthday to Brandon. We got there, our 2 guys that attended to us also said happy birthday, like they all knew. And then their boss's boss, I don't know how to, like the head guy came over and he was like, hey, is it your birthday? Happy birthday. Maybe when everybody starts leaving, I'm gonna have her play happy birthday for you. So we were in the middle of a conversation, we even forgot about it, and out of nowhere I just heard happy birthday, like she was playing it on the harp. It was so sweet. Hopefully you heard that part of it. But at the end when they gave me the roses, they decided to also give Brandon orange date nut bread.
Breakfast for tomorrow.
So breakfast for tomorrow. So this is what that looks like. It was really nice touch. And they just kept going happy birthday once again. And then they also gave us our personalized menus. So when I made the reservation, they actually called and confirmed the spellings of our names just to make sure they didn't mess it up. These are, if you recall, the menus we got when we sat down. So they actually gave us our copies. Oh look, they said happy birthday on his menu. It was really sweet, nice touch. This is pretty spiffy too. And I was telling him the bathroom for the ladies was really nice. Theirs looks different, so.
Yeah, they don't do nothing special.
But ours was really cool. It was 2 stalls and it was really nice and personalized. Not personalized, sorry. Really nice and private is what I meant. Like,
we just had urinals. And 1 stall for, you know.
The stall was probably really nice too. If you looked inside. You didn't get to look.
I don't see why you need to have something fancy to poop.
Okay, Brandon's just blunt now because that alcohol is working. But anyway, do you want to talk about the driver? She's not associated with the hotel, so we can.
No, I'm not gonna say anything bad about her.
He's not gonna say anything bad about her. She'll never watch this.
I don't know. I don't like it when someone tries to like cheat us.
I had booked a car service with concierge to get us to Victoria and Albert's on time, and so she was supposed to get here 6:20 so we could leave 6:45 so we can get to our reservation, which was for 6:45.
Yeah,
she got here on time. She called me. It was all good. We got into the car. It was all great. But then we're about to pull up there and she goes, well, so do you have the cash? And I said, what? It's supposed to charge to our room. What do you mean cash? And she's like, oh, it says right here that you're supposed to pay cash. And I said, no, it doesn't. It's not supposed to say that. I booked it through concierge. Why would they tell you to charge me cash? They told me I was supposed to like fill out a slip or something. So I told her that and she went, huh, well, do you have a ride back? And I said I was gonna Uber back because we don't know when we'll be done with dinner. And she goes, well, I'll pick you up then because you're so late. I can't, because she was like, you guys can go inside and get an ATM and get cash. And it was just kind of getting back and forth, and I was like, we're late for our reservation, can we discuss this later? So she was like, yeah, I'll pick you guys up, because she wasn't supposed to take us back. We were gonna get an Uber. Yeah. But because we didn't pay her to drop us off, we felt like we had to book her to take us back so we could sort this whole money thing out. So at some point during dinner she texted me and she was like, don't forget me, I'm still here. You know, like pretty much the fact that I owed her money, don't forget me. Let me know when to come pick you up. So I was like, okay. So when we got done, I called. She texted me that she was here because I texted her when we were having dessert, like, okay, you can start heading over. But something just told me to call the hotel and confirm that on our reservation it did say charge to room. So, right? I mean, I feel like I'm not really putting her out there because you guys will never know who it is. But anyway, so I called the hotel and the hotel was like, it's supposed to be charged to room. Why would she ask you for cash? That's weird. And I said, exactly, that's what we said. She goes, well, let me talk to her. This is the person from the hotel, the front desk. She was like, let me speak with her. And I was like, give me a second. It's gonna take me 5 minutes to walk there. She's like, I have all the time in the world. Take your time. Go give her the phone. So I gave the lady the phone and she was like, what? I was like, hey, here, the hotel wants to talk to you. So she talked to them. I don't know what they discussed, and then she hung up. And she was like, well, you can get in the car. They want me to come to the front desk and talk to them when I get there. So she drives us back and she doesn't get out of the car. I'm like, okay, aren't we supposed to go to the front desk to talk to them? She goes, well, here's the slip. So she had the slip the entire time. She knew the paperwork to give us to charge it to the room. She just wanted cash. The fact that she knew that resort, the Grand Floridian, had like an ATM in the lobby means she's probably done this before. And so we just didn't see the point. She hadn't told us the fare, so I don't know if the fare pricing changed.
It didn't change. She was just being trifling.
I just don't know why she wanted the cash so badly. She just kept going.
I know why she wanted the cash so badly.
Why?
Because I think a lot of times when, I don't know, there might be like some type of service charge where she gets less.
Well, but she works for a company because she has Wi-Fi in the car. She was saying, well, we pick up a lot of corporate customers. Like she works for a company. It's not her. It's not a private car. It's not Uber.
Or maybe I don't know. Maybe she keeps.
I don't know. I'm not gonna speculate. I'm not gonna put anybody under the bus.
But I don't know. It's weird for her to ask for cash.
And she asked several times, and even after getting off the phone with the hotel, she still wanted
cash. She kept saying,
well, do you have a card? Well, do you have a credit card you can use? I was like, no, you know, I just came up with some story. And she was like, well, do you have a debit card you can use? Like, she still just kept pushing for us to pay her directly. And I was like, I don't know you enough to give you my credit card information just like that, because I didn't see a swiping machine in her car. it was really weird. And so it was really annoying that at the end of the day, she had the slip this whole time.
Yeah.
And I was like, don't you need to come inside? And she's like, no, I'm good. And then she made us fill out the slip and then she drove off.
It was weird.
It was weird. So that was that.
Yeah.
But now we're tired. We need to go to bed. It's midnight now at this point. Brandon forgot his toothbrush because I told him we were staying at a motel and I was like, dude, the motel's not gonna have any toothbrush for you. He was like freaking out that I was booking a motel at the side of the road.
I was a little worried, but then a part of me knew. I was thinking, Toby knows how I am.
Yeah, but like, it was a last minute trip. Maybe Toby had no choice but to get you a motel. His face lit up when he saw like where we were staying and he kept going, we're staying here? So yeah, and the ladies were super sweet. I booked a room with a view to see the Disney side of things. But I said, you know, I would really love the room with the balcony, but I just kind of, you know, talked about it, asked them questions. They just upgraded me and I have no points here or nothing. They just were sweet because they found out it was his birthday. And so we came in and they had like complimentary champagne for him. Like, they're just darlings here. I love it. So we're gonna call them now, get a toothbrush sent up and go to bed. But we wanted to update you. That was long-winded. I'm sorry, I'll cut some of that out. But any last words? It's not even his birthday and he's drunk. Okay, tipsy?
Tipsy.
Tipsy.
Happy.
Sleepy?
I'm sleepy.
Okay, let's go to bed. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Is that it? You pooped? Where are your rose bearers?
It's just kept the heart.